In x-axis, let us say we have 0-degree angle. What will be angle along y-axis? Pi by 2. But it
Yes,
will
sir.
be along this side. It will be minus x-axis will be pi, and minus y-axis will be 3 pi by
3 pi by 2.
3 pi by 2.
3 pi by 2. The angles which are lying in first quadrant, if they are represented by theta, then angles which will be lying in second quadrant will be represented by pi by 2 plus theta,
180
or pi minus theta also. Pi minus theta. Why pi minus? Up to this it is total pi, but if I take somewhat less than pi, then it will be regarded as pi minus theta. But I can also think that I am somewhat more than pi by 2. So we can say these angles within this region, within the second quadrant, angles will be represented by pi by 2 minus theta, or sorry, not minus, pi by 2 theta, more than pi by 2. In third quadrant, it will be more than 180 degrees. So pi plus theta, and it will be less than 3 pi by 2. So 3 pi by 2 minus theta. Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, I can say more than 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 plus theta. Do you know that 0 is also equal to 2 pi? You know that or not? Because
Yes, sir.
2 pi means complete full rotation. When we are taking a full rotation, we are coming back to same x-axis again. So I can also say the angle in fourth quadrant will be 2 pi minus theta. First quadrant will be pi theta or pi by 2 minus theta. This will be in the first quadrant. And you should be very fast. Learn in such a way. If I ask you quickly, what is 60 degrees in radians? So you should be able to tell me very fast.
Pi by
It
3.
is 180 degree by 3, but 180 degrees pi by 3 radians. Similarly, if I ask you what is 30 degree, it will be now pi by 7 radians. If I ask you what is 45 degrees,
Pi
Pi
by
by
4.
4.
yes, pi by 4 radians. Very nice. What is 270 degrees?
3 pi by 2.
3 pi by
2.
3 pi by 2,
What
sir.
is 150 degrees?
2 pi by 3.
5 pi by 6, sir.
You can think 80 minus 30. Pi minus
5
pi
pi
by
by
6. So it will become 5 pi by 6. Right. We can find in such a way. What is 240 degrees?
270 minus 30 degrees.
4
by
3 pi
into
by
2 degrees.
2. 3 pi by 2 minus
4
5
pi
by
by
6.
3.
4 pi by 3.
That way also we can do different ways. Different ways to think. I am thinking in this way. 60 degrees pi by 3. And it is 4 times. So it is 4 pi by 3. Okay. Now, for example, let us say I want to move to the next page. If somebody has not noted till now, you can just take a screenshot and then we can move to the next page. Okay. Wait a second. This screenshot you can take. Taken?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Next page now. In next page, I will take another angle, which will be angle in 3 dimensions. That is new concept for you. Angle in steradian. That is not 2 dimension, that is in 3 dimension. In this case, we will not draw a circle, but we will draw a
Sphere.
sphere. We will draw a sphere. This way. And also we will take a cone this is a
Sir,
cone.
what is Midwest
Let
Meridian,
us say,
sir?
I will explain now. This diagram I am drawing so that I can explain it properly. I am drawing this diagram, right? You will understand from here.
Okay, sir.
Steradian does not mean, last time what we did, length of arc divided by radius. This time we will do different thing. Instead of length of arc, we will take this area here. Area on the surface of sphere, which is lying inside the, inside what? Inside cone.
Cone.
Okay, area which is lying inside the cone. This area. Let us say the sphere has radius r and this area is a. Then angle in steradian we represent normally, usually by omega, and that will be equal to not length upon r, but area upon r square. It is also dimensionless because area will be in meter square and radius square is also meter square, so it is dimensionless quantity. We can determine this angle in terms of semi-vertex angle of cone. You know meaning of semi-vertex angle? Half angle at the vertex. We can determine it in this terms by applying which formula? By applying the formula for the area. What is area of the sphere
4 pi r
above this
square.
plane? No, not total. I am saying. I am not saying total. I am saying just the shaded portion, which is like this. Radius is r. R cos theta. You know. Do you know that we can say that OAB is equal to r cos theta? OAB, in OAB, OB is equal to r cos theta. Cos theta is, you said that you know this basics, so I'm not telling what is cos theta. You can tell me OB upon OA. Therefore, OB
Yes, sir,
will
adjacent
be
side
equal
by
to
hypotenuse.
OA into cos theta. So it is r cos theta. OB in the diagram is r cos theta. Let us take another point here, maybe D. What is BD length? BD length will be
R minus
OD
R
minus
cos
OB, R minus R cos theta. I have told you one formula that if I have a sphere which is
2
cut
pi
by
R D.
two parallel planes, if I have a sphere which is cut by two parallel planes, then what is the area
2 pi r
between
d.
those two parallel planes? 2 pi r d.
2
So
pi
we are
R.
going to use it now. This shaded area is 2 pi r into d, but d is equal to,
R minus cos theta.
yes, r minus r cos. And what is the aim? Why we are doing all this? Just to determine solid angle. Which solid angle? This solid angle here. These two
Sir?
diagrams are same only, but it is drawn in 2 dimension and it is drawn in 3 dimension. It is also sphere only. This lower diagram is also of sphere. Okay.
Sir, the semi-vertex angle is called a solid angle, sir.
What is called as solid? Say it again, once again.
Semi-vertex angle.
Semi-vertex angle is not called as solid angle. That is plane angle theta. Solid angle we have not even found till now. Solid angle is area divided by r square. We are going to determine it now. What is it? Solid angle. Two pi into 1 minus cos theta. This is the solid angle subtended at the vertex of the cone. With semi vertex angle, with semi vertex angle given as theta.
Sir, solid angle based on questions ఎలా అడుగుతారు సార్?
Solid angle based question I can ask you. For example, what is the solid angle subtended by hemisphere at the center? Do it.
సార్ రిపీట్ సార్.
What is the solid angle? What is solid angle subtended by
0, sir.
hemisphere at the center?
0, sir.
This is strange that you are saying 0, because I think you know that area of the hemisphere 2 pi r square, area divided by r square will be
2 pi,
solid
sir.
angle, which will be 2 pi steradian. It will be 2 pi steradian. Another question. What is angle subtended by? This is angle, solid angle subtended
సార్ 2
by
పై ఆర్ స్క్వేర్ ఎలా వచ్చింది సార్ అక్కడ?
2 pi r square is the formula for the area of hemisphere. What is the total area of the sphere? Total area of the sphere, you know or not?
4 pi r
Pi
square.
R.
Yes.
2 పై ఆర్ స్క్వేర్.
It is half of that. It is half of that. Total will be 4 pi r square for this sphere.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I ask you, what is angle, solid angle subtended by
4 పై స్టేడియన్.
sphere
4 pi
at center?
steradian.
Solid angle subtended by
4
sphere at
pi
center
stereo.
is
4 పై స్టేడియన్స్.
omega equal to 4 pi steradian. Now you are understanding, I think, what it means.
ఎస్ సార్, ఎస్ సార్,
Another example.
ఎస్ సార్.
Let us take another example. It will be somewhat more difficult, but you can do, I think. Take a cube. Take a cube. and draw a hemisphere at any one corner you can choose. Draw a, so not hemisphere, sorry, draw a solid sphere at any one corner with the center of the corner should be at center of the sphere should be at the center of at the corner. Now point is, what will be the solid angle subtended by the portion of the hemisphere which is, sorry, not hemisphere, I'm saying again and again hemisphere, sorry. What is the solid angle subtended by the
Sphere.
portion of the sphere which is lying in the cube?
Pi by
Pi,
2
sir.
steradian.
Solid
sir.
angle
Pi
Pi
by
radian.
Pi
Pi
by
steradian. 1 by
square.
4 is inside, sir. So pi
Yes.
steradian.
Sir, I
by
think pi
part
by 2
of
steradian.
lying in solid angle subtended by the part of sphere lying in the cube where center of cube is at not center center of the sphere. Center of the sphere is at corner of cube. So somebody said right
Pi by
already that pi by
Pi
2.
radian.
Why? Because 4 pi r square divided by 8 will be the area divided by r square. So it will become pi by 2 steradian. Are you understanding why I am dividing by 8? Because how many cubes can be surrounding this? There can
Yes,
be
sir.
how many cubes? I have drawn 4, but don't think there are 4. There can be this side also. There can be this side also. So overall, I can
But,
consider
sir,
8 cubes surrounding a that what? 8 cubes can be constructed around a given point. So if
Sir,
there are 8
explain
cubes,
again,
then
sir,
in one
about it.
portion, it will be 1/8.
Sir,
8 cubes will be
explain again, sir,
constructed. You
about
think in
it.
this way. You are in a room or not?
Yes, sir.
Explain. I am explaining only. But I am saying, I am asking you, do you understand that if you are in a room, then in the room, let us say where you are sitting, how many rooms can be surrounding one corner of your room? Imagine there is a building where rooms are everywhere. Not don't think that it is a like building has one room only, then we cannot say. Let us say there is a complete large number of rooms are there. Everywhere room is there. One room here, second room here, third room here, fourth room here. There can be 4 rooms here or not, surrounding one corner.
Yes, sir.
Can there
Yes,
be
sir.
4 rooms surrounding one corner, right or not?
Yes, sir.
And below
Yes,
also,
sir.
now you are in one room. Below your room also there are 4 rooms surrounding that corner.
Yes, sir.
Then how many total rooms are there surrounding that single corner? 8 rooms. Okay. Say something.
Okay.
Understood or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
understood.
So
Yes,
there
sir.
are 8 rooms total, right? Therefore, I am dividing by 8, and our answer is pi by 2 steradian. Okay. Next.
Sir, what about formula? 2 pi of 1 minus cos theta formula, sir. We can use it.
This formula you can learn. You can use it to find out semi-vertex angle if the semi-vertex angle of the cone is given. It is applicable only and only if we are having a cone at vertex of the cone at the center of the sphere, then only it is applicable. In our present scenario, this cube is not a cone. This cube is not a cone, so don't try to apply that formula in this case. In this case, This is also a solid angle, but that solid angle is not subtended by a cone. It is a different kind of, it is a different situation. Okay. So
Okay.
I gave you this example. I gave this example just to clarify that don't think solid angle can be subtended only in a cone. That is mistake if you think in that way. Solid angle can be subtended by any such shape which has some corner. For example, take a pyramid. A pyramid has a corner or not?
Yes.
So any shape which has a corner, that if I take the center of the sphere coinciding with the corner, and some part of the sphere will lie inside that shape, then that shape will also be subtending some solid angle. How to determine that solid angle? If somebody gives me the area, then only I can determine, otherwise it will be complicated. If someone gives me area, then I can simply say area of the part of the sphere lying inside that shape divided by r square. Okay.
What can be the
Yes, sir.
area, sir?
What? What are you saying? Say it again. It is not audible. Your voice is not clear. It's breaking a lot.
How can we find the area of prism when circle is?
We cannot. I said somebody has to give me. Somebody has to give me. Here I told you already. But don't ask in general. In general, we cannot find out. There can be infinite types of cases possible. Infinite cases are possible. We cannot find in all the cases.
Okay, sir.
Okay. We can find only in the special cases. These examples I have already taken where we can find. Next. Properties of circles. No, wait a second. First, let me take volume of some shapes, mainly volume of cone. What is volume of a cone?
1 by tad pi r square h. 1 by tad pi r square h. 1 by tad pi r
1
square
by
h.
3 pi r square h. That is the volume of cone. And area, curved surface area, will be pi
ARL.
r l. What is the volume of frustum? Volume
1
of
by
frustum
tad
will
pi
be
1 by tad pi r1 square h plus r2 square h plus r1 r2.
r1 r2. It is h. This volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2 into h. Volume of frustum. Next we have
Huh? నేను తప్పించుకోండి నీలాగా.
don't make noise.
Once you again the volume of frustum.
Hypotenuse h. Opposite side is called as perpendicular, and the adjacent side is called as base. Opposite to angle. We also call it. And adjacent side we also call as base. H for hypotenuse. Now sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cos theta equals
base upon
base
Base
upon
upon
hypotenuse.
hypotenuse.
tan theta equals
Perpendicular by
perpendicular upon base, or I
Base.
can also write it as
Base.
sin theta upon
Sin
cos
theta by cos.
Mainly, what I want you to be able to do, which many students don't do fast. If I ask you what is B in terms of H, H into what? You should be able to tell me very, very fast.
H cos theta.
Fill in the blank. Correct.
Cos theta.
You are filling it right. H cos theta.
Cos.
Similar, fill in the blank here.
Sin theta.
H
Sin theta.
H is sin theta.
Mummy,
Tan
ఎవరు
fill in this.
మమ్మీ చెప్పు మమ్మీ.
This boy who is calling mother, please stay yourself muted first.
equal to P sin theta.
Excuse me. Wait a second. Where were we? Yes. So cos theta is B by H. Sin theta is P by H. But you should be able to fill this up very fast. For example, if I ask you what is B in terms of H, B is equal to H cos theta. What is P in terms of H?
H sin theta.
H sin
H
theta.
sin theta.
Equals to H sin theta.
What is in terms of B?
B tan theta.
Tan.
Tan theta.
This P cot theta. And H is equal to P
Cosec theta.
cosec theta.
Sec
P
theta.
secant theta. We should be able to answer this very, very fast. We should be knowing it because we use it again and again in many places. So it should not be like you should think and then you answer. If I ask you what is B, answer should be very fast. H cos theta. What is P? H sin theta. Very fast. Now, I will give you a new definition of sin theta cos theta, which is applicable for coordinate geometry also. If I have a circle of unit radius means 1 unit radius of this. At any one point, x comma y is the point P. And if I take a line joining the point and the center, this is, let us say, 1 unit. This angle is here. Positive x-axis in clockwise direction. Okay. New definition of sin theta, which is always replicable, will be x divided by 1. Because it is of unit radius. If it is not of unit radius, if it is r, then I could have
Sir,
written
it would be y by 1 now, sir.
x. Oh, sorry. Yes, you are right only. My mistake. Sorry. You are right. It would be y divided by r, but r is 1. So I could have written it as just y divided by 1. What is cos theta similarly? And why I am doing that?
X.
Why I am doing that? You can see that triangle. Triangle OXP. In this triangle, OX divided by OP. OX is X and OP is, in our present case, it is 1. Because it is a unit radius circle. Unit radius. What is tan theta? Tan theta will be
Y by X.
Y by X.
divided by x. The reason and the advantage of defining in this way, although it is same thing, because we can say it is perpendicular upon hypotenuse here also, so we are not doing anything new, but it has advantage. It will help us to define sine theta even when we are not able to form a proper triangle, or this angle does not remain acute, but it becomes obtuse angle. Then also we can define in the same way. So in general, we know in our second quadrant, x is negative, sorry. In second quadrant, x will be negative, but y will be positive. In third quadrant, both
Both are
negative.
negative.
In fourth quadrant,
X will be
in fourth
positive.
quadrant, x is positive, but y is negative. So remember, cos theta will have same sign as that of x, and sin theta will have same sign as that of y. From here, I can tell that sin theta will be positive in this quadrant, and tan theta will have what sign? Tan theta will be positive when y and x both are negative. Then ratio will become positive. Sin theta positive here. And what about in our fourth quadrant? Fourth quadrant, cos theta will be positive because x is positive here. Second quadrant, sin theta positive because y is positive here. But first quadrant is a special quadrant in which all are positive only. X is also positive, y is also positive. If both are positive, then all trigonometric ratios will be positive here. Some students remember all silver
All
tea
silver
Teacups.
teacups.
cups. And all stands for all trigonometric ratios. S stands for
Sine and
sine.
cosine.
T stands
Sine and
for
cosec.
tan.
Tan.
and
C
cos.
stands for cos.
Cos.
And yes, it is true that if sine is positive, then reciprocal of sine will also be positive. Cosec will also be
Cosecant.
positive. If tan is positive, then
Cot
cot
will also be
positive.
positive.
Cos is positive, then secant will also be positive. But logic you should know. Why we say so? Why we are saying that sine positive, tan positive?
Yeah,
That
sir.
logic also we should know. If we know the logic, then we don't need to learn also all silver teacups. Most of the students don't know the logic. That's why they learn this. Okay. Next questions now, and try to answer these questions very fast. I will give you a large number of trigonometric ratios, and you have to tell me answers for them. For example, sine value, cos sin x, cos x, tan x. These values you have to tell. In order to answer these questions which I will be asking you, you just learn the formula that sine or cos or tan, any of these values, if I add pi plus x or pi minus x, then trigonometric ratio doesn't change. Sine will remain sine, cos will remain cos, tan will remain tan, and magnitude wise, take mod. Magnitude wise, these will be equal. So first of all, you answer only magnitude wise. What value you have to answer? X values I am giving you. For example, I am giving you 120 degrees, 150 degrees, 240 degrees, 300, degrees and maybe 270 degrees. Answer these values. Only magnitude wise you have to answer. How to answer?
Sine 121 by
Remember
2.
this. Pi plus x or pi minus x will remain equal to x. Apply this logic. Not only that, I should write here n pi plus x or minus x. N can be written. N pi can include, it is valid for 2 pi plus and minus x also. The ratios will not change. Sine, cos, tan, and similarly cosecant also. I'm writing 3 values, but it is valid for the reciprocals also. Sine, cos, tan, these will remain equal to x magnitude wise. Now tell me what is the value of mod sin x, mod cos x, and mod tan x.
Sir,
For the
1 by 2.
First,
Sine
in this case, you
121.
fill up this one.
1 by 2, sir.
Sine 120 will be equal to, how to do? 120 means sine
90 plus 30.
120 means 180 minus 60,
180 minus 60.
which will be equal to sine 60.
3 by 2.
Magnitude wise, I'm sure.
180 minus
Magnitude wise, I'm
3
sure.
by 2, sir. Sine 60.
So you said wrong in the beginning. I think you said 1 by 2, which was mistake. Next, you tell me what is cos x.
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
In this,
1 by 2.
cos x will be 1 by 2. Now tan x.
Root 3.
3.
Root
Root
3.
Root 3. Here, now let me tell you, and remember it, we are just finding which ones? We are finding mod. Mod is easy to find out. We are not finding out actual values. These are magnitude wise. Now come to 150 degrees. Tell me, what is sine 150?
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
150 degrees is equal to 180 minus 30. Therefore, sine
180
30, sine
minus-
30, 1 by 2. Cos 30, root 3 by
Root
2.
3.
Tan
1 by
30,
root 3.
1 by
By
2. Sim, now what is 240 degrees? 240 can be written
Root
as
3 by 2.
180 plus 60.
Root 3 by 2.
Root 3 by
So
2.
it will be repeating again. Same values, root 3 by 2, 1 by 2,
1 by 2.
and root 3. Now 300. 300
Root
means
3 by 2.
360 minus 60.
360
Sir.
degrees minus
Minus
60 degrees. Again, root 3
Root
by
3 by
2, 1 by 2, root 3. What about 270? 180
1 by 2.
plus 90. 270. So sine 90 will be 1.
1.
Cos 90,
0.
0.
0.
Not
Cos
defined.
90, 0.
Not
And
different.
90
Not
not
defined.
defined.
Not defined. Not defined. Correct. This is correct, but unfortunately, it is correct only magnitude wise when we take mod. Now comes all silver teacups. This will tell us what sign we should take. Now let us see. 1 tree lies in which quadrant?
Second
Second quadrant.
quadrant.
Which quadrant angle? It is our second quadrant. What is 150 degrees?
Second quadrant.
Second quadrant.
Second.
What is 240
Third
Third
quadrant.
quadrant.
and 300?
Fourth
Fourth
quadrant.
quadrant.
Fourth quadrant. And this one is not in any quadrant, but it is the boundary
Negative
of quadrants.
y-axis.
It is lying between 3 and 4. Okay. Now it is between 3 and 4. Come to answer this one. Sin x value will be positive in second quadrant or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Positive.
Yes, sir.
It is positive.
Yes, sir.
only.
Sin x and cosecant
Now-
x will be.
I am removing the mod and I want to find everything with proper sign. So you are right, it will be plus only. Cos x in the second quadrant.
1 by 2.
Negative.
Why cos x is negative? Reason is this. In the second quadrant,
X is negative.
x value is negative and cos x depends on x. If x is negative, cos x will be negative. So it is true, it will be minus sign here. What about 10x?
Negative. sir.
10x is ratio.
Negative.
One is positive, other is negative, so it will be negative
Negative.
only. Come to the second quadrant again. Plus, minus, minus. Come to third quadrant. Third quadrant, tan theta positive, but sine and cosine negative.
Negative.
Come to fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, cosine is positive, other two negative. Come to 270 degrees. When it is 270 degrees, you can apply the rule of third quadrant or you can apply the rule of fourth quadrant. Both will be okay, no problem in that. So sine of this, because plus 0 or minus 0, does it make a difference? I could take plus 0 or minus 0, it is still 0 only. What about 270 degrees? Sine theta
-1.
is negative.
Minus 1.
Yes, sir.
Sine theta is negative in which quadrant? It is negative in third quadrant as well as in fourth quadrant. For such cases, I can apply the rule of third or fourth quadrant, doesn't make a difference. What about not defined? Not defined again,
Not
when it is not
defined,
defined, then no need to mention whether it is plus or minus. Okay. Otherwise, we can say actually tan theta, no, we cannot say. Yes, it is not defined. So better to say not defined because it could be plus infinity or it could be minus infinity. This is how we find out the ratios. Now comes formula sine 3 pi by, not 3 pi by 2. Sine cos tan 2n minus 1 pi by 2 plus or minus x. This will be equal to what? Tell me.
Sine equals to cos.
Cos.
Cos or sine or cos.
Sine will change to
Cos.
sine will change to cos. Cos will change to
Sine.
Sine.
sine. And
Tan will change.
tan
cot.
will change to
Cot.
cot. And magnitude
Theta.
wise, these will all remain equal to that only. So magnitude wise, again, this logic we will follow. Sine convert into whenever it is odd, 2n minus 1 represents any
Odd
odd
number.
number. So for example, 3 pi by 2 or just pi by 2 or 5 pi by 2. All these are odd numbers only. And 7 pi by 2 and so on. For all such cases, 3 pi by 2 plus x, what it will be?
Cos x.
Will it be sin x? No, sorry,
Cos.
it will not be sin x.
Cos x, sir.
Plus or minus?
Minus cos.
Minus cos x.
It is fourth quadrant.
Fourth quadrant.
For fourth quadrant, we should
Fourth
write it
quadrant,
as
sir.
minus. Because sin theta is negative in fourth quadrant. Next comes small angle formulae. When theta is very small, theta tends to 0, then sin theta is approximately equal to
Theta.
theta. And it is also approximately equal to tan theta. Why that happens? Because when theta tends to 0 degrees, then base becomes approximately equal to hypotenuse. And as a result, P upon H becomes approximately equal to B upon H. These will become B upon H. Sin theta and tan theta both will be nearly equal. And these things also will be equal to, I can think as if it is radius r, it is radius r and it is length of r. So L is equal to r theta. I can replace, no, it is not, I have not written right. Perpendicular upon base. Because base and hypotenuse are nearly equal. So I should write P by H as nearly P by B. it is also approximately equal to L divided by R radius. Because I can think that this triangle is lying in a circle of radius R this way. This is theta, this is R. So you can now notice that if angle is very small, then length of arc will be approximately equal to perpendicular. And hence we can write sine theta also equal to theta. Which is greater? Tell me. Sine theta is greater than tan theta, or tan theta is greater than sine theta? Which is greater?
Sin theta greater than tan theta.
Sin theta.
Sine theta is greater. Let us check once. Both have common
Tan theta
numerator,
is greater than
but base is lesser than h. So tan theta will be definitely greater than sine theta. First is wrong. Tan theta is greater than sine theta. So when they are nearly equal, when we say sine theta is approximately equal to tan theta, then also it does not mean they are exactly equal. We know sine theta is slightly less than tan theta. Okay. Right. About value of sine x. It is x minus x cube by 3 factorial
Less x power
x5
5.
by 5 factorial minus and so on. What is formula for cos x? 1 minus
minus x squared by 2 factorial plus x power by 4 factorial
minus x is your 6 by 6 factorial. How to remember that when we take even powers, when we should take odd powers? Easy way to remember. Cos x is even function. Even function means when f of
minus
when
x
f of
equals to
minus
f of
x.
x.
Yes, when f of minus x will be equal to f of x, that function is called as even function. What is odd function? Sin x is odd.
Of minus
f
x
of
equal to
minus
minus
x
f of
equal
x.
to minus f of
In this case, f of x will be equal to minus of fx. That's why it is odd function. So odd function contains odd powers.
Sir, can you give an example for cos x? Sir? Cos x.
I can give example of cos x of when x tends to 0. When x tends to 0, then cos x will be just equal to 1 approximately. We can neglect the higher terms. Okay.
Okay.
And when sin theta is small, then again actual value of sin theta is not equal to theta. Actual value of sin theta is theta minus theta cube by 3 plus theta 5 by 5 factorial, but we can neglect the higher order terms. So approximately only for small angles. When x is tending to 0, then only approximately sin x will be equal to x, not always. Okay. One more formula you will learn, e raised to power x. That is equal to 1 plus x upon 1 factorial plus x square upon 2 factorial plus x cube upon dot dot dot, all powers.
Sir, here how can we calculate the values of e power x when 1 factorial, 2 factorials are there?
We can't calculate. Who said, who is telling you to calculate? I am just telling you the formula. This formula is valid. I am not saying that use this formula to determine cos x. I am not saying use this formula to determine sin x. It doesn't mean if I cannot use a formula to determine something, then the formula is invalid. This formula is valid, even though I will not use it to determine the value of sin x. Okay.
What is the use of
But it is valid
factorial
formula.
here, sir?
Factorial use means it is a formula. What do you mean by use? If I don't put a factorial here, then this formula will be wrong.
Yes, sir.
Sin x
Because
is
we
equal to
don't know
that only.
factorial, sir. That's why I'm asking.
You don't know what is the meaning of factorial, really?
Really, sir?
Oh, sorry. I was not aware of it. Sorry. Wait a second. I thought you are already familiar of the factorials. 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1. 4 factorial means 4 into 2 into multiply. It is multiply. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. What is n factorial?
N into n minus
N
n
into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n
dot
minus.
dot
Okay,
up
sir.
to 1.
Understood.
That, okay. So you don't know factorial, really? It is first time. Normally, every time when I take the factorials, students already know about it.
Yes, sir, we know, sir.
I don't know why. it was
Because
like
we are
that.
from CBSE, sir. In
We are
CBSE, these concepts are not
students,
there.
sir. That's why we don't know. this,
Yes,
sir.
you are right. I think you are right. In CBSE, certain things are not there. Right only. So don't worry. We don't have to use this formula, but we should learn. It will be helpful sometimes. So it is better to learn, right?
Yes, sir. Because in the Sunday's exam, one question came from this, sir. By
Already one
using
exam is
this
already
formula
conducted.
only. Yes, sir. That's why I got doubt.
Okay, right. Keep asking. Whatever doubt you are having, please keep asking, right?
Okay.
Next, we have one formula I can give for log of 1 plus x also, but that is not required that much. Okay, no need. Leave it. Next, we can take in trigonometry only. This formula, especially those who are CBSE students, let me know. Do you know this formula? Sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1.
Yes, sir.
Secant square x minus 1 is equal
Sir,
to tan
we
square
know
x.
Tan square.
that trigonometric
Trigonometry, you know, right? It is equal to cot square x.
Yes, sir.
What is sin a plus b?
Sin A cos
Sin A
B.
cos B plus cos A sin B.
Sin b. Then, if you can use these formulae, can you determine sine of, let me give you some ratio where one ratio I forgot to tell you. Before that, I can tell you that also. Do you know what is the formula for sine 37 degrees?
Yes, sir.
3 by 4.
Yes, sir.
3 by 5.
Not 4.
3 by 5, sir.
3 by 5.
3 by 5, sir.
3 by 5.
37 degrees, 53 degrees, 5, 3, 4. Remember this. It is easy. 5, 3, 53. So, if I have to find cos 53 degrees, then cos 53 means adjacent side divided by
3
hypotenuse.
by 5.
Sin 37 degree. Sin 37 degree means opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So 3 divided by 5. It is approximately equal to 3 divided by 5. And cos 37 degrees is approximately equal to 4 divided by 5. Similarly, we can determine tan, etc. Tan 37 degrees approximately equal to 3 divided by 4. These are not exact, these are approximate. What is the value of sine 2 theta?
2 sin theta cos theta.
2 sin theta
2
cos
sin
theta.
theta cos theta.
Sin theta
We can get it from this expression. What is the value of tan 2 theta?
2 tan theta by 1 minus tan
tan
square theta.
by 1 minus
tan square
tan square theta. What is the formula for tan A plus
2 tan
B?
theta by 1 minus
tan A plus tan B by 1
minus
minus
tan
tan A
A
tan B
tan B.
Tan A plus tan B
by
By
1
1
by
minus
1
tan
1
minus
minus tan A tan B.
tan A tan B. What is the value of cos of A plus B?
cos A
Cos
cos
A
A
cos
minus
A
sin A
minus
cos B
sin A
plus sin A
tan A
sin
plus tan
Cos
B
A
by
cos
1
B minus
Sin A sin
sin
B.
A sin B.
What is the value of tan A plus B plus C?
sigma tan A minus pi tan A by 1 minus
Minus tan A tan C divided by 1 minus tan A
tan B
tan B
minus
minus tan B
A
tan C
minus
minus
tan
tan
A
C
tan C.
tan A. In general, I can say sum of 1 minus sum of 3 plus sum of 5 minus sum of 7 upon 1 minus sum of 2 plus sum of 4 minus sum of 6 plus dot dot dot. If it is tan AI up to n terms are there, let us say, then in general, what will be the formula? In general, this will be the formula. What does S1 mean? S1 means taking one trigonometric ratio at a time. What does S3 mean? Taking three together. For example, if I have ABC, BCD, DCA, taking 3 at a time. What about 5? Taking 5 at a time. This will not be applicable if our the sum has only 3 angles. Then 5, 7 cannot be there, obviously. Then we have to stop up to 3. But if there are 5 angles, 7 angles also, like A plus B plus C plus D plus E, how many angles are there? 5. Right or not? Then we will go up to this term. 5 trigonometric ratios also we will take, and we will keep arranging them in proper cyclic order. AB, then BC, then CA. If D is there, then AB, BC, CA, it's not CA, then CD. After that, it will come A again. We will follow cyclic order: A, B, C, D, A. A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A. Similarly, A, B, C, D. We have to arrange all possible terms. Anyway, we don't have to go that far. It is enough that you remember for 3 angles. That will be enough, more than enough. This will help us to get the sin 3 theta also and tan 3 theta also. First, let us get tan 3 theta value. What is tan 3 theta? Obtain value from using this. Tan theta plus tan theta plus tan theta. What will it become?
3 tan theta.
Tan theta minus tan.
Tan
Minus
theta, tan theta,
cube
tan
theta.
theta.
Tan cube theta.
Minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus
Tan 2 theta.
not 2. 1 minus 3 tan square theta.
3 tan square theta.
Let me tell you a simple way to derive sin 3 theta formula, cos 3 theta formula. Just do one thing. Multiply the numerator and denominator by cos cube theta. It is a simple trick. Into cos cube theta. Then I will be getting separately numerator formula for sin 3 theta, and in denominator I will be getting the formula for cos 3 theta. What is the formula for sin 3 theta?
4 sin theta minus 4
3 sin theta into cos square theta minus cos, not cos. Cos into, do you know this? Cos theta into tan theta will give us sin theta. Denominator minus 3 sin square theta into cos theta. What is numerator? sine 3 theta will be equal to 3 sine theta
3 sine
into 1 minus sine square theta. Somebody already told the answer. 3 sine theta minus,
4 sine cube theta.
that is right answer for sine 3 theta. What is the right answer now for cos 3 theta?
4 cos
Cube
Theta minus
3 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta.
I am following this here. Sine square theta I am writing as 1 minus cos square theta. Then we get cos cube theta, 4 cos cube theta minus
3 cos theta.
3 cos theta is equal to. So main idea is, if I remember this formula only, it will give us formula for sine theta, sine 3 theta, sine 2 theta also. Can we obtain sine 2 theta from here? Yes. Then I have to remove these terms with values more than 2. Then our formula will be S1 upon 1 minus S2. So I can get all the values of any sum, whether it is sum of 2 terms or 3 angles or 4 angles. I can get all these values by this single formula. Now, some useful relations of, I forgot to give this circle, property of circle. One property mainly, which I had given yesterday. You should be knowing this property. PA into PB is equal to PC into PD. This is always valid for two chords of the circle which are intersecting at point P. This relation will always be applicable. Sometimes it is useful in physics. Okay.
Sir, mathematical calculations will be more in which chapter, sir?
Not mathematical calculations in physics will be, means it will be almost everywhere. Without mathematics, we cannot do physics. It will not be very much complicated mathematics. Now, these are simple things only.
Mathematics is the base for physics, no, sir. Everywhere it will be there.
Mathematics is very, very much important. It is required always. Whatever chapter you can take,
That's why basic mathematics came as the first chapter.
That's why it is the first chapter, right? It is a foundation. In fact, what you will do in maths in complete 1 or 2 years, the crux of that, we have to learn in basic mathematics in the beginning itself. Just basic only, not very much in depth, but basic we should know. So, especially vectors, trigonometry is very important. Trigonometry and vectors are also important. Those we should know. For example, if I ask you, what is sine inverse 1 by 2? Can you tell me?
30.
30 degrees.
30.
30 degrees.
Pi
Pi
by
by 6.
that is right, although, but this is not the only answer. There are other answers also possible.
150.
You know, sine 30 degrees is also equal to sine 150 degrees. Therefore, sine pi by 6 is also equal to
5 pi by
Principal domain.
pi minus pi by 6 will be 5 pi by 6. Therefore, sine inverse 1 by 2 could be 5 by 6, or it could be 5 pi by 6 also, or not. Wait a second. I think it depends on the domain of this function. We decide it in such a way so that we get one answer only in mathematics. But in physics, whenever we have such situation where we are getting sine theta, let us think in this way. In physics, whenever we are getting sine theta is equal to 1/2, we should not conclude quickly that theta is just 30 degrees. We should be careful. It could be 30 degrees or it could be 150 degrees. We have to be careful. Next, we have quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What is the root of
Minus
this?
b plus or minus.
Minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a.
If there are two roots, I can write this equation also as x minus alpha into x minus beta is equal to 0, where alpha and beta are the roots. The roots are given by.
Your voice has been breaking.
Voice is breaking.
It's okay, sir.
Plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That is this. How to draw the curve? Can you tell? But in which case,
greater
which
than
curve will
0.
be there? What will be the a value will be positive. If a value is negative,
Discriminant greater than 0.
a value is positive,
Imaginary.
A less than 0.
value is negative. And in this case, discriminant is positive.
Greater than 0.
Discriminant is
greater than
positive.
Greater than 0. Discriminant
D
is
less than 0.
than 0.
D square.
Because when discriminant is positive, then we get 2 roots.
greater than 0.
Yes, 2 roots. Here also 2 roots. Here we are getting
Imaginary roots.
imaginary root, means it will not touch the x-axis.
Exactly.
Here also discriminant is negative. Imaginary roots, it will not touch the x-axis.
Sir, can't
So
we
if a
draw
graph
upward
is
pair
there-
of the in second corner, sir?
Yes, we can draw in second quadrant all these diagrams. That will not make a difference. This one you want to draw here, it is okay. You can draw here, you can draw here, you can draw here. Similarly, this one you can shift here, that side, no problem. As long as D is negative and A is negative, it will remain under x-axis if these conditions are satisfied. How now to under x-axis, how to find
parabola in which coordinate?
No, it is not a quadrant. It is your
Sir, here A
mistake.
is a root, sir.
A is not a root.
Coefficient of x square.
Roots are alpha and beta.
Okay, sir.
A is just coefficient of x square. This is it. You want to see where are the roots? Let me show you roots. Let us say one root is alpha, another is beta. Alpha,
Yes, sir.
beta.
Yes, sir.
It has no
Where
root.
it intersects the x-axis, that is the roots.
That is the root. Now, one boy was saying, he was asking, is it possible that this lies here? Yes. In that case, both roots will be negative.
Yes, sir.
Both roots will be negative. Is it possible that this lies completely here? Yes. Then both roots will be positive. Sometimes one root may be positive, other may be negative. Sometimes there may be one root.
Common root.
This is the example now. If it is just touching in one place, then there will not be. In this case, discriminant will become
equal root.
Zero.
What it will become? Zero.
Zero.
Equal to zero.
Both the roots are equals.
Yes, if both roots are equal, then discriminant will become zero. Right. One more thing I want to mention here. Where is the minimum value? Minimum value. Why minimum?
B square minus 4ac by 4a.
Why minimum is at x equal to
Minus b by 2a.
alpha
Minus
plus
b by
beta
2a.
divided by 2. You can understand it. I think that if I take alpha and beta and I take the sum and I divide by 2, I will get the midpoint. But what is alpha plus beta?
Minus b by a.
Minus b by.
Sum of
So
roots.
this will become minus b by 2a. Here it is minus b by 2a. Now, if I put x as minus b by 2a, what value do I get for
4ac minus b square by 2a.
this graph? Let me tell you one more thing here. This graph is for y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Means y will be there. I can put x value as minus b by 2a. What value of y do we get?
4ac minus b square by 2a.
At x equal to minus b by 2a, y is equal to 4
ac
minus b square by 2.
by
2a.
2a. Okay, right. Equation is given. We can plot.
Mangoes juicy.
Now did you?
Sir, 4ac minus b square by 2a or 4a, sir?